Alright, we're doing just gonna do a quick video on the sickle bar mower I got. I got a bunch of questions and comments on it on Facebook, and had a family member just had a question about it, so I thought I'd just share a little bit about it before I cut here today. It's a Mashio Gaspardo mower, 7-foot cut, double action kettle bar mower. So the way this mower works is this 7-foot cut. The teeth that you see here, these things here, they go back and forth this way and that way, and then this guard also goes this way and that way, so it helps from getting jammed up. It's got it from Van Ostrom Farm Equipment in the valley, so most of the guys in the Nova Scotia will know about them. I bought a couple pieces of gear from them, and it's hard to find this kind of machine because the way this one sets up, sets right onto a 3-point hitch, but I don't have any hydraulic ports, so some of the ones to raise and lower that bar, that bar here on the ground comes up and down. To actually bring it up, some of them require hydraulic ports, but this one doesn't. So setup's pretty simple. It's just a regular 3-point hitch with the drive shaft, and it's got this chain mechanism here to keep it at the right height. So to actually set it up, and this one model I got here is a model 2.05. So there's 3 different models of this one, and the way this has to work, I'll just go back to the way this setup works. Those are all pretty straightforward. You hook up your 3-point hitch, but this here you got to hook up like that, and then you have to put a certain number of links in that kind of setter bar thing there, or setter hook up. And you have to have it where the back of your mower is actually about between 19 to 21 inches. That bolt there has got to be 19 to 21 inches off the ground, which it's 19 inches. That's good. And when I run it at, I usually run it at I think it's the 584 setting for the PTO. It'll run along pretty well. I usually go fairly slow, and I don't go about kind of a lower gear setting. You can't go very fast with these things compared to a disc mower, but I'll take a video here in a bit of it working. But this one, you just basically have to go along at a fairly slow pace, and that 7-foot cut will just go through it fairly easily. It's mounted to a 47 horsepower Branson, so this one here actually works really well. Those are paired really well together, and that works at a really good size. To take off the front bucket for it, just give it a better weight distribution, and works really well. We're gonna mow this piece here today, so I'll try to take a video of it when we're mowing, and then I'll take a video when it's done, and show you a bit about how that looks. But the maintenance on it is pretty straightforward. So really, once you got it set up, every 3 hours you have to go in and grease. Those 4 holes each have grease fittings in them, and then you can see it under here. Maybe not. Yeah, not really. But anyway, there's a grease fitting there to grease up, and then right here there's this expansion pin, which actually is the only bad thing about this mower. So you got to grease that. It has a grease fitting there to grease, but that there you have to take out. First year I got it, I didn't take it out. I just left it in and just greased it through here. But this pin has to come out. I usually take it out every day and put grease on it manually, and then put it back in. If you don't, it fuses and seizes up in the bearings in there, which is that was the only kind of Achilles heel of this mower, was that expansion pin. So you gotta take that out every single time. Anyway, we'll take a run through, start cutting, and then I'll take a video then.